Hello, hello. This is Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I'm so glad that you have chosen to join me today for my Tickled Tuesday video. Today we are going to take a look at the Bottled Happiness stamp set again, and this time we're going to make something a little different. If you remember correctly, we did a message in the bottle card. I'm looking for it, and I can't seem to find it. The last time that we used this set. So today we're going to do something a little different with it, and I hope that you'll like it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you see any of the products here that you would like, I would love to be your demonstrator and welcome you to take a look at, go to my shop at creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net. Put in this month's host code, and I will make sure that you get your products that you need. So I would appreciate that and would enjoy being your demonstrator. All right, so this is the stamp set, Bottled Happiness. It's a photopolymer stamp set, which means they're kind of clear stamps, and they're all missing here right now because I have them out to use them. But this is what it is. It's got 13 stamps, and we're going to be using the Overflowing with Happiness message today. The other thing that we're going to use in this is our Scalloped Contours dies, and I have chosen to use this particular die right here that will make a simple frame for us. All right. And this is what the card looks like. We'll be making one very similar to it. It will just be in different colors. And it's really easy to make. You will be surprised at how simple it is. All right, so what you'll need is the Scalloped Contours die set. This is the one that we punched out or cut out. You'll need two pieces of paper. One is a color of your choice that is 5 1/4 by 4. And then one of the same size will be white, and that will go on the inside of our card. Your card base is the color choice that you have, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Obviously, the colors that we're using today are Garden Green, Highland Heather, and Bermuda Bay. So let's get started. I'm going to first do all of our stamping, and the majority of this card is stamping, and then it's just assembling it, and that's why it becomes so simple. So what we're going to do is we have a two-step process, a stamping process in this one, and I'm going to start with my Garden Green, and we'll show you how this is done. And we're going to use this stamp, and as you can see, it's basically leaves, and then these are actually the middle of flowers. So if you can, now you can't see that way. But anyway, we are going to start by stamping that with our Garden Green. So I'm just going to ink that up. And I want to make sure I get high enough on the card, but not too high. All right. There we go. And I'm just going to turn around and clean this stamp off real quick because I need to use this block for the next stamp. All right, so we're going to take that off. And this is the second stamp that will go on. And I'm trying to remember. Let's see, I have to think about this for a second. I believe it goes this way. Yep. What we want to do is we want to line up these flowers in here in this stamp set. I don't know if you can see these, but these will line up with these centers. Okay. So I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to stamp these in Highland Heather. And then we're just going to line them all up with those centers. And I was going to say, there we go. I think that's pretty close. So we're just going to set it down, stamp it on. There we go. Okay, and then the next image that we're going to stamp on is our bottle, and I have chosen to use the Bermuda Bay color. So we're going to put our bottle right in there. There we go. And then I'm going to use our garden green for the sentiment as well. And as I stated earlier, we're going to use the sentiment that says overflowing with happiness. There we go. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Now it's just a matter of assembling it. The one thing that I do have is I've made a bow out of some of our twine. We're going to add that last, though. So you will need the twine as well. Okay, so now we're just going to quickly assemble this. I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal, and we're going to adhere the inside card first. There we go. And then we're going to take our Highland Heather cardstock piece, and we're going to adhere that to the top, centering it up as best we can. Then I'm going to take this scalloped piece that we've stamped all over, and we're going to lay that right in the middle of that lavender piece. Okay, then I'm going to take this twine, and with my mini dots, I am going to adhere this twine. So I'm just going to get a mini dot on the back of that. And we're going to put it right there so it looks like it's wrapped around the neck of the bottle. And then I'm going to take my scissors, and we're just going to cut off the ends here. All right. And there we have it. That's how simple it is to make this. And it turned out beautiful. Very simple, and I think the easiest part is just stamping everything together, but doing it on a die cut like this, it just dresses it up enough to make it a really nice, pretty card. So again, if you would be interested in working with these products, be sure to go to my store, and I will be happy to be your demonstrator. I'm looking for my card again. You put it off to the side, and then it gets all over the place. There we go. Right here. So be sure to go to Creating Cards with Sherry at Stampin' Up. net. Use this JPVHU37V as the host code for this month, and we will be sure to give you your special products at that time. Thanks so much for joining me today. You have an excellent day, and we will see you on Simple Sunday.